Ladies and gentlemen, we ain't even wasting any time. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a tornado tag no disqualification match for the WKW Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, they are the current reigning defending undisputed tag team champions, J and K. Quite frankly, tonight is the go-home show of WKW Midnight Hour, which will be taking place next weekend. As these two ready to take on the Pretty Boys Club. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a couple of matches here tonight. Also, welcome in Django. Hope you're doing good and well. J and K take on the Pretty Boys Club here. Then Spiteful 5 will be taking on Leah Tai as a part of the Trios Championship Tournament. Mac will be taking on Azul. Zen will be taking on Zen for the VTuber World title. As we make our way one step closer to potentially bloody show. And their opponents making their way to the ring. They're the team of Randy Johnson, Jonathan Hardcastle, the Pretty Boys Club. Pretty Boys Club intent on taking back the tag team titles that they have not. Well, actually, do they? So, quite frankly, they lost them to that of the team of Docs and Khan of the Atai. However, quite frankly, due to some obvious rulings when it comes to the WKW tag titles, the titles had to be vacated. J and K took them up. The Pretty Boys Club intend on taking those titles back. However, quite frankly, a lot of fuss going on backstage between that of the Atai, that of J and K, that of the Pretty Boys Club, 5-star and more as it pertains to those tag titles. That being said, a big shout outs to J and K managing to help aid. Oh, good lord. Now the backstage area getting a lot calmer in the past month. That being said, oh, Stereo into the cover. Kick out. That being said, J and K hopefully being free slow to make sure that, quite frankly, no chaos going on backstage. Get fuck's sakes, where is it? And there goes the kendo stick. Quite frankly, hopefully dealing with the madness of backstage hasn't led to some exhaustion here for that of J and K. Nonetheless, the controversy pertaining to those tag titles. Oh lord, what is this? Powerbomb! Into the referee. Counter. Going for a death drop. Meanwhile, Knox choking Randy, or not Randy, Jonathan around. A little bit of a wombo combo here. Up, careful! Don't start hitting friendly fire. Suplex halfway across the ring. Pretty Boys Club holding their own, but J and K remaining on top of this so far. Swanton right onto Randy. Into the cover, but Jonathan's right there. Go for that knee. Up, Jasper right there. Setting him up, going for a driver. J and K firmly in control, going for the Green Thunder Bomb. Cover. 2, kick out, just in the nick of time. Tides might be turning. Good lord, cease with the kendo sticks. Mink play the kendo stick coming to Jasper and Knox's aid, but for only a few seconds, sweeping the leg. One for a submission maneuver here. Oh Lord, just like that, Brady Boys Club is starting to take the pace of this match into their hands. Never mind, stunner! Lasted like for a good 2 seconds. Unfortunately for the Brady Boys Club, Jasper and Knox back on top yet again. Multi-time tag champions for a reason. Kick out. Mink. Circling around, Jonathan getting booted off. Stop with the kendo sticks! My God, that is how many? Good Lord, what is y'all's obsession with sticks? Up counter in the background there. Crossbody taking Knox out. Meanwhile, Jasper throwing Randy to the, not quite to the outside. Catching himself there, getting back in. Up. Jasper with the brass knuckles! Potentially knocking Randy out, going into the cover. Jonathan moving a little slow there. Just managing to break up the pin. Cover. Don't think that's going to be enough. Nope. You got it too. Sarah emoting. Might want to lock a bit more in. Up the stairs. Knox landing a spear, evading a potential attack with those stairs. Get command grabs. Boys, God, this seems like they do so far. Sending Jonathan back into the ring. Double shots. Going for another stunner. My God, stop with the kendo sticks. Just barely saving the match here. Leads to the midsection. Oh God. Chaos bleeding onto the outside, onto the doggone ramp. The individuals I was talking about that has been having issues when it comes to that of J&K. As well as the Pretty Boys Club. Up. Audio, you good? Audio, you good? Up, good Lord. Well, J&K making sure to deliver a bit of punishment. Up, good. Production. Is there chaos going on back there? Up J&K taking care of those interfering in the matches. Snatching the chairs away from that of the Pretty Boys Club. Concern, can we? I need to hire more security. Oh my God. That is number 6. That is number 6 with the kendo sticks. Can we have some other personnel go backstage and make sure that production staff is not being attacked, because I'm starting to assume they might be under fire. Well, good Lord, missing that chair shot. Pretty Boys Club getting a little bit of control here. J&K stopping in the middle of the match to try and play security. Why would you think that would work? You just pinned him, he kicked out, didn't do no damage. Busting open Jasper. We're taking applications. Y'all genuinely might need some more aid. I might have to work out a deal with Miss Miku to go ahead. and have some more security join us here, because quite frankly, it seems like J&K might be getting spread just a little too thin, how playing a little bit of security in the midst of their own match. A W security guys, or W security guard. Unfortunately, it might come at the cost of these titles, but they are able to lock back in and stay locked. Exhaustion, fatigue, dealing with a mountain of headaches. Could come back to bite them if it wasn't for them brass knuckles. Up going for a submission maneuver. Jasper is right in your face, and you're still going for the submission. Do you think he's dumb? Dummy? Yeah. I don't know what you're thinking. Stunner! Still might have it. Bloodied, fatigue, and all, but kick out at 2. Setting him up, knees to the dome. Setting up Knox. Pop up, love bomb. Up, getting each other's way. Oh, Jesus, both kicking Knox in the skull. J&K both being wiped out. Okay, y'all don't have to both start emoting. Moonsault. That is 7. Oh my god. Stop with the kendo sticks. I'm starting the bombastic side eye the hell of the Pretty Boys Club. Stop with the kendo sticks. Sweet shit music. Jasper, Jesus. A little slow there, but fortunately for Jasper, Knox kicking out. J&K feeling all sorts of fatigue, dealing with a bunch of madness to make sure that the locker room remains sane, having maintained that of all tranquility going on backstage since that of SummerSlam. Unfortunately, they might be in a bit of trouble countering the love bomb. Even still managing to remain decently dominant. It's in this section. Stunner! Cover! Jesus. For just 2 guys, we're keeping it locked in for real. Knox setting up top, chair being reintroduced. Nope, counter. Up, missed that. Green Thunder Bomb right onto both chairs! My god! Kicked out still! Running power slam! Counter. Good lord! Spike Buster to hell! Setting up Knox. Going for jackhammer! Watch your back. You could have swung or even thrown the chair. Off the ropes just to get caught. Rolled up out of nowhere, but Knox right there to break up the pin. Two-man power trip. Maintaining momentum in their favor. Cracking the chair over Randy. Going back into the cover. 1, 2. Oh my god! Kick out at 2. Still alive for this here. Double axe sandal. That's I wasn't even paying attention to that one. My god. Up onto the shoulders. Dropping knocks hard. Another green thunder bomb on the outside. Meanwhile, love bomb going for the knee as well. Jasper, you might want to wake up. Stunner. Meanwhile, in the ring, and the Pretty Boys Club steal the titles. Also, fuck's sake, 2K. Why they have the generic entrant? The good lord, 2K. Nevertheless, here are your winners and new WKW Tag Team Champions, the Pretty Boys Club. Ignore the generic ass music. 2K is 2K. J&K managing to keep hold of the titles for a decent bit of time, managing to hold off Chaos best they could, despite their loss to still be doing their jobs in the middle of the match at that. But alas, congratulations to the Pretty Boys Club. That being said, for those that don't recall, we have ourselves a massive main event come that of next weekend during WKW Midnight Hour. A first ever for WKW, that being the I Quit match between that of Scarlett Nakamura and Mike Yoda Madokata. And it seems like something is transpiring backstage. Let's take our way over to there.
It's from Earthbound.
If this could work. There we go.
Say, cautionary tale done for you.
The load times go crazy, it must be said.
Waddle has a cautionary tale done
Switch
for
to
you.
and it's still so slow.
What's this? Trying to sow seed of dissension between me and my girls?
Oh my god,
You're not slick, Mendo.
I'm so
Then
excited.
answer me.
I've
Need
heard
I
such
point
great
out
things.
my plan that led me to world
Remy,
title
I saw you
gold?
had so many
Since
hours in this game.
Hold up, just realized that there's another doggone tab that's just causing noise. Hold up. Good lord, I didn't even realize. I'll be back later. Alright. Genuinely did not realize there was another doggone tab open. Let's rewind that. Just want to make sure I can watch my voice a big fair.
Say, Waddle has a cautionary tale done for you.
What's this? Trying to sow seed of dissension between me and my girls? You're not slick, Mendo.
Then answer me.
Need I point out my plan that led me to world title gold?
And since
They've cheered me on.
does cheerleading offer any form of protection?
I didn't need any of it. I was champion for months of my own.
And why weren't they there to save you the thousands of times people jumped you?
It was all my business. That's all that needs to be said. Bless your want to talk.
I told my girls to focus on taking the world titles. Not to mention, Miko can be a pain for letting some people into the building.
What an excuse.
Not to mention, it was the cautionaries that put a number of us on the shelf.
And so your way of getting revenge on me is to try and get into my head? It won't work, you pathetic mongrel.
I'm here to let you know. Just because they happen to be in your corner doesn't mean they have your back.
A little ominous, a little eerie there. What the hell do you know? Nevertheless, quite frankly, we got ourselves another match here. That being the Spiteful 5 taking on that of the Atai. Okay, I'm genuinely concerned. What is going off production backstage? Setting some other security or some backstage personnel to go ahead and make sure that our production guys are doing good and well. Nevertheless, let's get on to our next match here. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Not for one fall, excuse me. It is a elimination match as a part of the Trios Championship Tournament. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, they are the team of Dox Ariti. I need to ask you how to pronounce that. Khan and Little Surishi, the Itai. Quite frankly, Itai playing a little interference in that of J&K's match. Brawling with that of 5 stars, tension starting to boil over. Let's hope that karma does not come back to bite y'all in the ass, as these 3 intend on making their way through the Trios Championship Tournament. Looks like they're ready to go here. Nothing but a whole lot of boos here for that of Mendo. Not Mendo, good lord, for Suru and the rest of her faction here. Let's see if y'all can get some momentum back on y'all's side following yesterday's performance, because good lord, wasn't too hot there. And their opponents making their way to the ring. They're the team representing the Spiteful 5. Minty Ishii, Murasaki the Hearted Cranial, and Rachel Onogali. Quite frankly, that of the Spitefuls weren't exactly having themselves a great night yesterday. Hikari of these Spitefuls suffering a bait and switch at the hands of Lil Bella before losing. Minty Ishii also suffering a loss at the hands of Spark Rava. Make up, Lord! Lord, do not go out that sad. Do not go out that sad.
There's the tag.
Oh Lord. Hold on, your boy is hitting up someone real quick. One. Jeez, how did you getting... Okay, pause. Pause. How did you getting hit? No, get close. Get close. I need you to get close. Don't even do the WKW transition. Just get close. How? Tell me. How is it that you get elbowed? You simply get elbowed. The table goes flying. If I'm holding a table, I get hit in the jaw with an elbow, I'm just simply going out. Fuck yourself. The table is not immediately starting to helicopter. Motherfucker, it's a table, not a UFO. Mink. Mink. Tie up here. Mink. Up tag. Mink. Good lord. It seems like tables may be a little cursed here tonight. Maybe stave off from using them. And one. Mink, you thought you were slick. You okay there, dogs? Mink. Up, sweeping the legs. Going to the cover. Mink. Nope. Seems like there's this one person in the crowd constantly saying the pit is coming. The pit is coming! Whenever the pin gets broken up. Out the way. Spear! Going to the cover. One. And none. Picking up little Subaru here, back into the corner. Mink. Submission mover locked in onto Subaru, getting herself freed. Setting up Minty here. Ishii versus Ishii. Dragon Sleeper. Locked in. Okay, hold on. Mink. Up. Alright, there you go. Up. Try to go for that stake hard kick yet again. Missed it. Tag. In comes Docs and Rachel yet again. Mink. Moonsault lands it. Heading back in. Big boot. Getting back up. Off the ropes. Jesus. Flattening Docs into the cover and a kick out. Staying alive. Off ropes, drop down on there, drop kick. Tag, in comes Mura now. Crowd coming a little alive here. Doc's going off the way, sweeping the legs, landing head first, oddly enough. Actually, you know what, to be fair, you get tripped. That's not out the realm of possibility. Landing face first. The corner tag, in comes Docs. Not Docs, in comes Suru. Jesus, mad landing. To the corner we go. Tagging in Docs. Which trying to wear out Murray here, Bone Mother. Chair being brought out, trying to wear out your spear! Again, I asked, when did you start using spears? I need to have a discussion with you, Murray. But to be fair, it didn't really aid you. Now tagging in the woman that actually does use the spear. Oh god. So we're getting a little bit of a close view of the match here. Up Jarabi as well, no fighting. I will go ahead and start suspending people again. Up. Well, oh, look at you now. Star Jarabi staring off of that Atoga and Azul. JK, once again, thank you for playing. Thank you for being our security here, making sure nothing else transpires. Meanwhile, Dots got distracted a little too long. Olympic slam onto the chair. Good lord. Landed head first in the chair herself, causing enough brain damage that I had losing brain cells there. Good lord, stake card kick, shades of Suru, right in front of her too. Two, kicked out. Mink. Up, down, under. Leapfrog over. Stomping on Khan. Tell her to get up. Up, wait. Boy, ups, hammer time. Crossbody, landing right on top of Minty here. Tag. And comes Suru. Sister versus sister here. Setting her up with a massive scoop slam. Oh lord. Lord, count of three. Make counter, clothesline counter, kicks the midsection. Off the ropes. Spearmint! That might be GG's. Two. Kicked out. Still alive. Still alive. Lord. Minty pull out the guitar and down. Oh my god. Down goes Khan. Good lord. Spearman again, the Suru going to the cover. 2, 3, GG's. Hold on. And down. Yep, GG's. Here are your winners, the Spiteful 5. Also, apologies if your boy is a bit quiet, because I'm eating something on the side. Nevertheless, quite frankly, give your boy just a moment. Meanwhile, while I go ahead and deal with that, hold up. Actually, let me go ahead and do this real quick. Hold up. Dang it. Alright. Well, I'll go ahead and deal with that real quick. Quite frankly, something else is transpiring backstage, it appears. So let me go ahead and take y'all over to that really quickly.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You sure? You sound out of it. I can't blame you.
Don't stress yourself out. Everything's gonna be alright, Mini-Me.
Besides, Scarlett's gonna quit out in a mere minute or few. Afterwards, we can all hang out, and I can make it up to her.
I'm doubtful.
You worry too much.
I can't lie. I don't think she's worrying too much. I think she's being relatively valid. All things considered, I keep talking time and time again about just how Scarlett, on one end, on a business front, it is a W to have. On another end, it is a big negative. If I were her, like speaking on her perspective, because she is a hard ass. She does not fancy the idea of giving up like that. She does not fancy the idea of taking a seat back and just catching the vibe. She is the person that during her world title reign kept defending that title every opportunity she got. There's a reason why she had made history for being the champion to retain the title the largest amount of times. I don't even know Jackson is retaining the title as much as Scarlett did in that short championship reign. So thinking about that, adding on to the fact that this is an I Quit match where she would have to voluntarily go, yeah, I'm good, I am done. I do not see it exactly happening. So I can't exactly say that she is over worrying or overthinking this. I say she is very, very much so right in the ball. Right in the ball. Hopefully all goes good and well. But I doubt it. Azul set to take on Mac here. Welcome in, Nico. How you doing? You're gonna fucking... Well, thank you, Kuma. How you doing, Nico? Oh, thank you, Kuma. So far tonight, oh god. I'm surprised you did not get dropped. Sorry for late joining you, good and well. Pretty quiet day here over in Chatville. But all is good and well, we still move. Not home to years, conserve battery. Hey, you good. But quite frankly, Pretty Boys Club winning the tag titles following that of a whole mountain of madness going on. Then after the fact, quite frankly, Mendo confronting Scarlett Nakamura, trying to bring into question her alliance with that of the Cautionary Tale. All things considered, she hasn't really lied. I mean, thinking about it, the Cautionary Tale really haven't been seen much on screen with Scarlett in general, outside of whenever they decided to randomly challenge her when Scarlett was the world champion. That being said, quite frankly, I'm going for the elbow drop. Rayleigh backstage also a little concerned over the well-being of her sister, realizing like how I did, yeah, Scarlett's not exactly the type of person to just kind of just back down easily. She retained that title, if memory serves me correctly, nearly 20 times in 2 to 3 months. That does not seem the type of a person that would be willing to quit easily at all. For the Park with Bows and Father, big dubs. Oh God! Surprised you landed that. Glad to hear you're doing good and well. Elbow yet again. Into the cover. 2. Kicked out. Setting up. Going for the tackle now. Not tackle. I mean, will you count that as a tackle? I don't know. Blacked him with your shoulder, but not exactly a tackle, you know? Link, oh Lord. Count of 3. Up, Lord. Yo, welcome in, Farrell. God, it has been a hot minute since I heard that reading. I legitimately went, wait, did somebody join the call? Wait a minute, I'm not even in the Discord call. Also, congrats on your 3rd. How you doing? Quite frankly, pay-per-view will be next week. It's high key. There's too much for me to edit for almost every match. Big night coming next Sunday. And even on next Saturday for MCW, big things up and coming. Hope you're doing good and well. I think you might be very aware of one of those things I'm talking about. Meanwhile, Mac, sitting here against his will, been playing Family Feud this past month. Done with that of their Cyber family, looking to take care of Azul in this non-title bout. Going for clean shoulder tackle, going into the cover. Azul tried to escape. Big understandable. Take your time. Plus, I want to go ahead and like, there's 2 main factors that made me go, you know what, save it for next week. 1, I want. There's too many moving parts that I need to go ahead and do, and I was up at nearly 7 a.m. still recording shit. And 2, I want to go ahead and get back to making Mac versus the Cyber Bloodline effectively. But hey, he's been doing good and well. But quite frankly, I wanted to go ahead. Oh, busting Azul open. Turning Azul over there, DDT again, trying to make sure this man bleeds out. But back to another thing, I wanted to go ahead and get back to making those hype promos. Because I realized it's very fitting if I were to do one, considering the first one I've done, up going to the cover. 2, 3, GG's back. Got past that of Azul. However, he has 1 member of the family left to deal with in the midst of their own fighting. That being Ochi Sai. Oh, speak of the devil. Thank you for not beating each other up. I greatly appreciate that. Remember, that's the Battle of the Blue-Haired Wonders taking place that of next weekend. Oh Lord, hold on. Something else going on backstage. Earlier tonight, we had that of Scarlett being confronted by Mendo, bringing into question her relation with that of the Cautionary Tale. Then we had that of the Cautionary Tale also having their own bit of hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, there we go. But quite frankly, good lord, why did my brain cells evaporate there? Hold on. Damn it, capture work with me. There can only be one thing that's losing brain cells right now, capture. That's me. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was saying. Quite frankly, that of the cautionary tales alliance with one another being brought into question. Not alliance with each other, but alliance with that of Scarlet being brought into question by Mendo. Before that of the cautionary tales, Raimi Nakamura very, very troubled, realizing that her sister, again, is a hard ass. Does not fancy the idea of quitting, so putting her in a non-quit match, especially against someone as ferocious as Mike Yoda, is very concerning. But speaking of which, it seems like something's going on backstage. Let me take y'all there.
What's got you in a trance? Is it realizing that you're losing that title as soon? And to me at that?
Listen here. You being ref isn't a reward. It's just in case Scarlet wanted her lick back. Especially knowing how ill-tempered you tend to fucking be.
And what the hell is that supposed to mean? I'm vibing. You, on the other hand, it seems like you've became quite the asshole, huh? You want to make smart-ass comments about me and Scarlet. And yeah, adopted sisters, shit happened. I still see her as a sis. Your blood sister, on the other hand,
is an egocentric bastard. Just like you. And just like her. You sure do love to screw over the ones you call your sister. What? No witty comeback? Nothing? You know I'm right. The hell even happened between you and Scarlet is beyond me. But if there's one thing I know for certain, my confidence got me everything I've scratched and clawed for. Your ego. That shit will run you. Facing me. Maybe Kete could stand a chance. Or maybe your other sister, Tay.
Charming. Facing me. You'd have better luck facing a therapist with... The damn bitch! Turned into a damn phoenix and nearly burned me! Damn the fucking suspension. Oh, Togu! You... Well, damn, leave then!
Lord, can we not burn each other backstage? That's all I ask. Also, please don't fucking mention the other Ishii's name. There's one Ishii I fancy not hiring. It's hard enough dealing with Scarlet. It's hard enough dealing with Suru. It's hard enough dealing with Cat. It's hard enough dealing with half of y'all on the roster. I don't need the... There's one other Ishii sister. Technically the counterpart of Minty. I don't need more headaches. So I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna... I don't care to elaborate further. I don't care to suffer brain damage further. Let's just get to our main events. VTuber title on the line as Sen looks to defend against Zen. That being said, I've been told we will be seeing that of the two main events in our next pay-per-view this upcoming weekend, right after. Following contest is the main event, and it is a ladder match for the VTuber Championship. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, she is Centuria! Zen winning this opportunity a couple of weeks back alongside Big Or Dojora. That being said, Big Or was not big winning against Esther for the Universal title. Will Zen fare any better against the reigning defending two-time VTuber World Champion Sentinel? Also, I almost forgot. Let me go ahead. We usually do this for any of the homies whenever they're having themselves a match. Did it for Big Mice yesterday. If you like yourself some Pokemon content, feel free to go ahead and peep the homie. Which, by the way, sweet Jesus Christ, I slightly went about this yesterday. Speaking of Pokemon content, my God, I am still pissed off about the whole Pokemon situation, which I'll get to in a second. And her opponent, making his way to the ring, he is the current, reigning, defending, your undisputed VTuber champion of the world, Sentinel, quite frankly, a good couple of months after debuting, two-time world champion, a man that has, quite frankly, nearly put himself in the hospital a good couple of times over. God, I'm being hit with flashbacks from a doggone year ago of both Chibi and Pharaoh hitting the Judgment Day. Doggone redeemed, but welcome in, Chibi. Hit me up whenever you re-upload yourself to 2K. Make sure that you could re-upload, or that re-uploading is set to on, because that way I can go ahead and send you into the game. My birthday, happy birthday, my boy. Hope your big day is going big well. You know what? Have this as well. Hope you're having yourself a good birthday. Hope it's phenomenal and phenomenal. Big day just started. Hey. You know what? Have this as well. 12 a.m. I forgot that some of y'all be having wild doggone time zone. But hey, hope it goes phenomenally well. I was sitting there talking about Pokemon since the homie Sen is here, set to defend the VTuber title in the ladder match. That being said, I'm still pissed off yesterday about the bullshit I had to go through. So for those that are not aware, there is a Pokemon event for Koraidon and Miraidon. The two box art legends for the most recent Pokemon games, Scarlet and... Oh my God, Sen, please don't start cracking your skull again! Please! Got chucked onto the ladder, back of the head, landing harsh. I'm getting flashbacks to both Money in the Bank as well as to that doggone... Good Lord, Sen. As well as to when Sen... I think it was when Sen fought Seth Rollins, put himself through a table and won. I don't know how, I don't know why, but Sen, you scare me. Oh, now Zen now is taking a bit of punishment, landing right on the ladder. But going back to the whole Pokemon thing I was talking about, I went ahead, decided to go around trying to find GameStops just to see if I can find these cards. Because for some reason, they have a very limited number of these cards for you to redeem so you can get these shinies in your game. Not realizing they're already about sold out everywhere. So I try to find one GameStop, head out of my state by myself, trying to go ahead and find the GameStop. Finding out that the main mall I usually go to doesn't have their GameStop anymore. And if they do, I have no idea where the fuck it went. Good Lord, that ladder is stuck there. Jeez. Decide, you know what? Nah, I'm not done. I'm gonna go ahead, head over to up. Jesus, Sen trying to be Macho Man here. I was debating on trying to do a Sen impression. I am horrible with impressions. Let me not. Let me not. That being said, Senton, Sen, are you trying? Are you trying to be our McFoley? Landing on Zen, but also onto the ladder, please. Be careful. Hey, homie, this is America. We don't have good insurance here. I'm hospital bill. You know what? I say that as if we don't have Scarlet Nakamura. She is our... Don't tell me he's about to win it that fast. Scarlet is our answer to dealing with bullshit ambulance fees. You don't have to deal with her. Up, dodge. One for the up. Wop to the dome. Telling Zen to get up. Sen and Zen. Big drop kick. Sentinel has dealt with his fair share of dragons. Quite frankly, this man is now moving like a fairy. Quite frankly, Zen, you're looking like you just got hit with a super effective move. Will this be the end? Zen has both hands of the titles again, but Zen right there to stop him. Couple of strikes for the rear. Trying to drag Zen down, but Zen unsuccessful. Zen coming down. Set fuck. There are literally one letter difference. And one letter differential between both of these two. Sen went down on his own accord. Zen, however, did not. Going back to the bullshit I dealt with the Pokemon. Went to another state. Trying to find a GameStop. Found one! And they were out of cards. The day before I even got there. Legitimately, as soon as they opened on Friday, they ran out. Within the hour. Legit had all 3 people working behind the counter come up to me and say, yeah, no, we sold out yesterday. And they aren't restocking. That being said, Zen, I don't think you're going to get any opportunities restocked in your favor here if you don't get up and fight back. There you go. Decided to go ahead, head to the closest GameStop to me, considering that the other GameStop I had, unfortunately, got shut down. And same exact thing happened. Except for this time, it's a bit more of a headache because I had to go through a long line, dealing with a bunch of bullshit as well. Senton Bomb! Again, Sen, you look, I'm a Dragon Man. I have a functional tail that could potentially help cushion the blows. Let's not flatten out the bakery, shall we? On a ladder at that. Good lord, that's like the third time this match you landed a senton bomb and landed on your ass on the ladder. That could be the end. Zen just starting to stir. Make. Down goes Sentinel. This dragon might be a little bit too much for Sen to handle. Go to this last GameStop that I'm aware of. The exact same thing happens. Even down to all of the doggone employees behind the counter, once again, all going up to me and going, yeah, no. Oh, God! Back of the head cracking into the ladder. At least this time it was Zen, not Sen. Okay, you don't think this is being a little extra, Sen? Oh, God! Senton Bomb off the top of the ladder! Call him Jeff Hardy! But when we went having a hearty laugh here, it said that you were talking about super effective. That there might have been the real super effective move. And maybe GG's. And still, gotta give round of applause, cause here's your winner, and still your VTuber World Champion, Sentinel. Big congrats are in order for Sen, but quite frankly, we do have a little bit more in store here. Let me go ahead and replay a couple of these in case some of y'all weren't here for it earlier, because quite frankly, a whole lot of madness has slowly been ensuing in the background through that of today's show, involving that of the 2 competitors, a part of our main event, Scar Nakamura and Kyoto Monokata. Let's rewind back to those. If YouTube could work with me. There we go.
This? Trying to sow seed of dissension between me and my girls? You're not slick, Mendo.
Then answer me.
Need I point out my plan that led me to world title gold?
And since?
They've cheered me on.
Does cheerleading offer any form of protection?
I didn't need any of it. I was champion for months of my own.
And why weren't they there to save you the thousands of times people jumped you?
It was all my business. That's all that needs to be said. Plus you're one to talk.
I told my girls to focus on taking the world titles. Not to mention, Miku can be a pain for letting some people into the building.
What an excuse.
Not to mention, it was the cautionaries that put a number of us on the shelf.
And so your way of getting revenge on me is to try and get into my head? It won't work, you pathetic mongrel.
I'm here to let you know. Just because they happen to be in your corner doesn't mean they have your back.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You sure? You sound out of it. I can't blame you.
Don't stress yourself out. Everything's gonna be alright, Mini-Me.
Besides, Scarlett's gonna quit out in a mere minute or few. Afterwards, we can all hang out, and I can make it up to her.
I'm doubtful.
You worry too much.
What's got you in a trance? Is it realizing that you're losing that title as soon? And to me at that?
Listen here. You being ref isn't a reward. It's just in case Scarlett wanted her lick back. Especially knowing how ill-tempered you tend to fucking be.
And what the hell is that supposed to mean? I'm vibing. You, on the other hand, it seems like you've became quite the asshole, huh? You want to make smart-ass comments about me and Scarlett. And yeah, adopted sisters, shit happened. I still see her as a sis. Your blood sister, on the other hand,
is an egocentric bastard. Just like you. And just like her. You sure do love to screw over the ones you call your sister. What? No witty comeback? Nothing? You know I'm right. The hell even happened between you and Scarlett is beyond me. But if there's one thing I know for certain, my confidence got me everything I've scratched and clawed for. Your ego. That shit will run you. Facing me. Maybe Kete could stand a chance. Or maybe your other sister, Tay.
charming. Facing me. You'd have better luck facing a therapist with... The damn bitch! Turned into a damn phoenix and nearly burned me! Damn the fucking suspension. Oh, Togu! You... Well, damn, leave then!
People firmly behind that of Scarlett, it seems, yet again.
I won't go easy on you. This is a test, Scarlett. One you're not gonna pass. I will remain champion.
How's about this? When I win, you can get a rematch anytime. I don't care when or when.
Huh.
Very, very bold. Quite frankly, main event of Midnight Hour, the first ever I Quit match. Having many sitting in worry, uncertain as to what may unfold next weekend. All that and more will be taking place next Sunday around the same time, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most stressful matches could very well the incoming, who will be walking out as the WKW Women's World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I greatly appreciate each and every single one of y'all here. Let me go ahead and let y'all know what is in store next weekend at WKW Midnight Hour. Because quite frankly, we got ourselves one hell of a night. We have that of Belle trying to snatch away the United States Championship straight out the hand of none other than Buster, the longest ever reigning United States champion. You have that of Kuma and Azul, the twin brothers, coming to blows. First time ever, I believe, for a title, where they will be going one-on-one for the United States Championship. The Vocaloid duo will be taking on Eco and Coffee for the WKW Tag Team Championships. Mac will be defending the world title against Ochi. Jackson Ryu will be taking on Abaddon as a part of the King of the Ring tournament non-title match. And in the main event, the first ever I Quit match will be taking place between Mike Kyoto, Marokata, and Scarlett Nakamura. I am very concerned, very worried as to what is going to transpire next weekend, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, I greatly appreciate each and every single one of y'all here. I want to thank you, Chibi Ram. Happy birthday, my boy. I want to thank you, Farrell. I want to thank you, Eco, Django, and each and every single one of you that have joined here for a stream today. But quite frankly, we're going to be raiding out to the homies, Dazzle Amadi, which is having GCA Riot. So while we are waiting one more week before our own pay-per-view here, we got ourselves that of the homies having their own pay-per-view. I don't know if I wasn't really paying attention to the card because I still was dealing with WKW. I don't know if Katie Robin, which potential number contender for the MCW Women's World Title, or get a Grand Champion, Melissa's on the show. Let's wait and see. But nevertheless, hope y'all enjoy the homies show, and I'll make sure that next week is a week to remember. Also on MCW, main event will be Doomslayer versus Master Chief. Doomslayer versus Jackson Ryu to see whether or not Jackson will make history being the first ever individual to to hold the world title for an entire year. We'll have to wait and see whether or not that shall be his fate. But as for now, I greatly appreciate each and every single one of y'all here, and as usual, goodbye, smooch, good night, bye-bye, see ya.